here.
Oh, you might.
Weak. There is no
I'm sorry, what am I hearing? What am I hearing? Wait a minute. Is somebody calling me on Discord when I'm battling a boss?
Never.
It's the Traveler. And the almighty Shogun.
Yes, it is. My name's Demo, and welcome back to Rejoicebox. How are you, Hirano?
How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, sure. I'll fetch that for you right away.
Make it quick. We got a story to commence.
Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, almighty Shogun. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately. And the tea set. I'll bring that here as soon as it's ready.
Yes. Don't have an aneurysm, please.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the Traveler. Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Wow.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Was it really you that the team master used to serve?
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too. The almighty Shogun that he described didn't sound anything like you at all.
Yeah, it was almost like he was actually talking about the puppet.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts.
Wait, it was your sister, right?
So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my sister, Raiden Makoto.
Oh, yeah, I called it.
He may well have had an inkling about there being two Raiden Shoguns, but he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it.
Good strat.
The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
You and Makoto had pretty different views, huh?
Indeed we did. It was the biggest difference between us. In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams. The yearning for a better future held by living beings.
Dreams, or in other words, ambitions?
They are similar, but not identical.
Oh, so you mean like daydreams? It's like, oh yes, I can do all these feats of strength and all this other stuff in my daydreams during these all different types of circumstances. But when you actually get into those circumstances, you don't like it very much.
When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars. This somewhat shook me.
As it should have.
Now, it seems like she was right, while I took the wayward path.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
You couldn't tell?
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course.
Yes.
Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal.
Yes, but there is a sufficient way you can uproot that. You just have to know how to create AI. And then you can replicate it. And then subsequently inject things into people's brains to where they just, fall flat and don't do it.
That's, quite a lot to take in.
Yeah, but it's not eternal if humanity doesn't exist.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes.
But the journey.
I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving?
You don't understand. Eternity is the length of time. Eternity is eternal when time is eternally moving forward. Get it? You want things to... Eternity is not, as I've said many times in these videos before, eternity is not set in stone. If you set eternity in stone, it crumbles. But if you move eternity too fast, it also evaporates into space dust and time dust, or whatever dust. Dust. Your dust, my dust, we all dust for dust. Yeah.
I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with.
That seems more in line with how humans view the world, and how I view the world.
Yes, it does. I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did.
Well, it's just a shift in perspective, that's all you gotta do.
But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one. Notwithstanding that it was also the more prudent choice, based on a more mature, far-sighted outlook.
Yeah, she stood alone a lot, didn't she?
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my previous views on eternity.
I'm glad you're not in that form anymore because, woof.
But now, I no longer cling to what was lost. I suppose that means our differences have been reconciled.
Maybe. It just depends on how you feel. Also, that tree is injecting itself into that foundation. I hope it's not... yeah, that seems kind of like a hazard.
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This
Good.
one in particular should be fit for your excellency's use.
Okay. Don't make it too extravagant, it might break.
It's quite beautiful. Thank you.
Oh yes, a tea set, just this entire tea set. Just put it in my one hand.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the Almighty Shogun.
Oh,
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
yeah. Yeah, I had to chill her off a bit, put her in the freezer and thaw her off. But hey,
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
yeah, let's go. Where was that again? Man, I'm gonna drop bomb here. Hello? Did he already fade away? More than likely.
Hey, where'd he go?
He vanished.
He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Wouldn't put it past him, but no, I don't think that's where he went.
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long. As was the case with the memory we saw earlier.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The storm is actually rolling in, and I can smell it in my house. That is strange. I don't like that.
So we won't get to drink his tea?
Oh no. Well, I actually could use some tea. I'm kind of sneezing, so I really, really want to sneeze my head off right now, but I'm not going to.
We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
Oh, don't worry, Paimon. He was already dead. I know it may seem sad, but hey, he lives on, maybe, somewhere, out in the ethosphere. Actually, my name is Aether, and actually Lumine is also, well, I should probably save what I'm about to say, for a video about all the etymology on Genshin Impact. It's gonna take a lot of hours, so I have to divide it up into Mondstadt's etymology, and then Liyue's etymology, and all Inazuma, and I'm gonna have to do Sumeru eventually, because holy freaking crap, that's coming up soon.
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate.
Cheer up, Paimon. Let's make our own tea.
Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a pot of tea.
Please don't ruin it. It's kind of hard to ruin, but I've ruined it before. That's what makes me so great at making tea.
I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have any major problems doing it myself.
Well, no. You might. But hey, don't overdo it. Hey, brews a popping hot pot of tea!
The tea is ready. Please give it a try.
I shall.
So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not sure how to explain it.
You don't need to, I understand. It's just the memories flooding back in.
You're right. But the things we've seen today have brought back many memories for me. I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back.
No! Don't do this to me!
Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably lighthearted. But now, I'd like to broach a heavier topic, if I may.
Please, no! I don't want to start to cry now. Okay, fine. Face, be prepared. I will take off my awesome Gunnar glasses and my headphones and slap my face. Prepare to cry. Okay, I'm not a masochist, I swear.
The events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saigu, they also took Makoto away from me, for good.
She died in combat.
She died in that disaster too?
Yes. She went to Conria alone, without telling me.
Well, if she took you, she might have survived, but then you both probably might have died in leaving Inazuma, like, without an Archon. Which would mean Celestia and the rest would take over, and if they are truly the bad guys, uh-oh, that's not a good thing.
Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always the one to face them in her stead.
What?
But this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me, so that I would remain hidden. In any case, by the time I realized what was happening...
Makoto had already died.
Yes. It was too late. I arrived only in time to hear her dying breath. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind.
Well, what?
As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of Euthymia.
Oh, okay.
It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried bitterly. Even in those final moments, I couldn't understand her actions. Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely and brought it back to Inazuma.
Whoa, what?
That's quite a story.
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the sacred sakura.
Appeared?
That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well.
What?
That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about.
What? Did you enter wood? Wait a minute. Is this like multi-universe theory? Like one universe collided with another one? Like what?
No one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air. In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness.
I suppose? I think it might be more complicated than that.
With the help of the sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
This is all really hard to understand. Kinda beyond Paimon's level.
Simply put, Makoto's power somehow made that tree appear, either because when you got back, it had already been like several generations, or a universe collided with another universe and they merged. And the souls of each individual person merged. And those that were not merged, as in one person was in this universe but not in the other universe, they might have become... What if they became like the Hilichurls? Okay, this is theory, but it's probably not how it happened. I'm just brain flying off into daydream existence right now. Hey, my own plane of euthymia. How about that?
Yes. She had such a great love for this land and for its people. In this respect, I still do not compare to her.
No, you do not, but hey, it's fine. All we have to do is, well, you look like her, so all I think you gotta do is just shift your perspective a little bit, and boom. Yeah, it won't fit, bring her back, though.
I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful.
Well, you know what's creepy? The hue of the grass and the sky and the trees are exactly what I'm looking outside my window to look at. Of course, there's no sakura blooms, but or gigantic stones, or a beautiful riding shogun, or me, or a floating pixie outside. But still, oh man, this is weird. Same exact hue. Strange.
But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat.
Some tea. Most bitter? No. I have had tea that's like aloe vera tea, and if you make it too strong, or what was that, lemon desert cactus tea that I had? It was awful! I drank it. I had to force myself to drink it. It was not good. That was so unkosher. I could not bear it.
And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Well, it seems like you've done a lot of thinking about this already. I know the pain of separation, too.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person...
Well, have you seen my sister before?
Sister? I had heard that you were looking for your family. You mean to say that she was somehow involved in the Conria disaster?
I was somehow involved, but I think I fell asleep before that.
Based on what we've learned so far, it seems so, yeah.
Yeah, I know it's confusing, but hey.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over. And also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma and the fate of those closest to me. So, I am afraid I can't help you.
Aw.
Oh, well, that's a shame. But it can't be helped, I guess. Boy, both of you have experienced great tragedy.
With this last cup of tea, let us honor the Team Master's memory. Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Okay.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
All right. Where are they at? Hello, monsters. Continue the pursuit, monster people. Oh, there you are. Okay, yeah, I get it, camera. Jeez. Okay, I get it. Stop it. Stop focusing on it. Yes. Please do not do this, camera. Thank you. Camera. 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 Oh, thank you. Look at them.
Once again, please leave them to me.
No. Why?
Hey! Are you sure you're alright? You're scaring us!
You sure you're not gonna, make a crater in the earth?
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best.
Wait, what? You sound more sick. Are you sure? Are you sure about this? Hey, you can't do that to me. I'm the riding shogun. Yeah! Take that! In all of everything I have. Hiya! 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 Oh yeah, evaporate for me.
Erase all threats.
What? What? Hello?
You alright?
Hello? What was that pose? What was that? Why am I?
You should leave this
Why
with
am?
us.
No, wait a minute. I wasn't there. Why was I having floating purple rocks around me? You don't look too good. Don't force it. Yo, okay. Yeah, you're sick.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the monsters.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Something tells me this one's going to be the threat one.
Look, that's the same light again.
Time for another trip down memory lane. Who have we got this time? A legion of threats.
Where am I?
I'm not sure.
Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too!
Uh-oh. They recognize you. Run.
Are you injured, Your Excellency?
Maybe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please don't assume I did it.
I'm quite all right. Just feeling a little stiff.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Okay.
Come on, men. They're coming back for more. Let's get them.
Don't! It's too dangerous.
Why? They're spirits.
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to begin with.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the power granted to us by the gods.
Is that a vision?
Yes, it is.
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us. If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for us to honor that.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Yeah, so full of hope and unwavering commitment to resistance.
Nobody knew where Your Excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. You're right here with us. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts. This hope is the light that will guide us out from the darkness.
Everyone, on me!
Let me fight.
You!
Yeah, except Paimon. She doesn't fight.
Huh?
Yeah,
Affirmative, but watch your backs.
guaranteed.
Protect the Almighty Shogun!
Ah! Take this! You can't beat me! Watch this! Oh yeah, take that! Take that! I win! Hit me! Hit me, you coward! Yes, just exactly what I wanted. I'm not a masochist, I swear, since... Hiya! Woohoo! Where you at? Where you at? I can't see. Help! Somebody built the wall! Ah! Easy!
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
Yes. Sorry if I hit you with that little ball of ice.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting.
Maybe you should deal with your inner mental turmoil, because I know the effects if you keep that inner turmoil too close to your heart, it will lead to very devastating problems, which would probably send you to the hospital. And think about all the freaking bills you have to pay.
I'm fine. I feel much better already.
You fought phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring.
I know, I am awesome.
The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time.
Are you sure about that?
Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
Alrighty.
When everyone sees the almighty Shogun safely returning, their spirits will be lifted.
Will they? Their spirits are already lifted.
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way.
We have no business disrupting the reality they are experiencing. Great, thanks, I appreciate it.
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best.
Yeah, I saw.
But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair and lead us onward into the future.
Oh, she did alright.
No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith in the almighty Shogun.
Uh-oh.
Thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma. I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun!
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
They're gone.
Oh, was that a promise to them or a promise to yourself?
It was both.
Alright.
The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor. The grief blinded me to how brightly they shone in their final moments. The result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will.
Oh. No, don't do it.
You could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines.
No, but they affect you what you say.
But even so, they are due a resolution. I owe it to them, and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, you're doing right by them now, and that's what counts.
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon, and I have neglected it for far too long. I used to think just like that samurai, that I was first and foremost a warrior, and my only duty was to face whatever challenge came my way. But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto.
In times of war, the leader must change into a warrior. In times of peace, the leader must change into a piece of compassionate friendship with their people. I tried to make it work. You understand what I mean?
Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done.
Humans are worthy of your trust. Sometimes. Sometimes not. You can basically see it if you look into their eyes good enough.
Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient and have much to be proud of. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. This will take time, but eventually, the future will bring healing to the scars of the past. No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing this to fruition. This is my promise. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved.
Halfway?
It does not appear that the threat will escalate for the time being. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
Alrighty then, let's move on.
Yeah, where are we going?
He looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place right now, huh?
I know, but technically she's always looked like that to me.
She seems to have changed a lot since we last met her. Huh?
Where'd she go?
What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up.
What's wrong? You sick? Eh?
What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
My body... I can't move it.
Paralyzation is a common in humanity, so maybe you're being more human? I don't know.
It looks like the situation is more serious than I thought.
Oh, I don't know if we should take her back to the city, though. If everything had a rumor like, oh, the Shogun is sick. Oh no, what's gonna happen to Inazuma and the storm that is raging on and blah blah blah. If we do that, and she looks very ill, you know exactly what's gonna happen. Do you need a rest?
No need. She is calling me. The time has come.
What are you talking about?
Can you help me walk?
Yeah, you sure?
I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine.
The cave below the... Oh, okay.
Why? What's in there?
I've already pillaged that place. There's nothing in there.
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first steps into the future.
Whoa, what? Excuse me? Grand Narukami Shrine, where are you at?
Maybe.
Oh no, I did not press it in time!
This world.
You get back up there.
We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
Whoa, I guess I was wrong.
Whoa! Where'd that Torii gate come from?
Are you alright? I mean, of course I'm gonna pillage this place if I go in. Are you sure you want me to go in?
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm about to put an end to it all.
What are you talking about?
This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness.
What?
It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
What are you saying? Are you saying that you switched bodies with her? Are you her twin sister or are you a body double? That's worrying.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
She took her body.
Follow me.
Where are we
Whoa, okay. Well, I guess I just had to, scream a bit.
Paimon's dizzy. Where did we get sucked into this time?
Oh, hey, it's exactly doing what's in here was what's doing outside.
Whoa. This place...
It does look a lot like the plane of Euthymia. No, it does not.
Look over there!
Where's the moon?
It's another A!
Uh-oh. No, it's Makoto.
We meet
Makoto.
again, traveler.
Raiden Shogun? Wait, what?
This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
What?
Wait! Paimon knows that voice! Is that... the puppet?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity.
What?
You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion?
It's called time. It does both, idiot.
I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone.
Wait! The atmosphere in here just took a turn for the worse!
No, I kind of like it.
Are you alright now?
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes.
Now, hold on a second. So, you're still in her body, but she is standing right in front of us. Now, wait a minute. You mean she is actually a spirit? Have you created conscious life, or did you create Raiden Shogun, a direct copy using Makoto's consciousness? That's kind of freaking cruel, don't you know that?
But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way.
But how can she exist independently of you?
Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
I think you've mentioned this before. This is her system to safeguard against modifications to eternity.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not like this! It's a bit extreme!
Uh-huh.
Hey, showdown with the Shogun? Never thought we'd see that day!
Uh-huh.
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other
Robots don't have that option, Paimon, especially if she didn't make them that way. A isn't someone who leaves herself an escape route.
But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
So you say? I don't believe one of them does.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun.
Yes, but is not the embodiment of all that constitutes true power.
It inherits A's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity. Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage, love, hatred, all of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity.
Rules schmools, I'll do what I want.
Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome.
This is what happens when you close your heart in a wall.
You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A.
Oh, good.
Even the proud and mighty Oni Maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your
Oni
blade has been
Maiden?
cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did.
Ouch! Okay. I only have Raiden Shogun or A.
Inferior. Pathetic.
Whoop. Yeah, I know it's
This
pathetic,
ends
but
now.
you'll get better
Inferior.
if you just believe. Uh-oh.
There is no escape. The eye sweeps the lands.
Oh dear. Oh wait, no. Oh, nah. I didn't think it would work if I pressed the E button. We're both electric. I will break your shield, and I will break every wall that she has.
Shine down.
Hoo-yah. Okay.
Torn to
Take this.
oblivion. Lightning falls.
Oh,
on
she
the
did
land of
not do it.
eternity. Illusion shattered.
She didn't even get hit.
Insolent. Evasion is futile.
Crap.
Inferior. Weak. Pathetic.
I will break it.
Now you shall
All right.
perish. The eye sweeps the
Crap,
land.
she's not even getting hit by that. Oh crap. I can't do it in time.
Shine down. The kitsune sakura blossoms that once filled
No.
the skies fell to the ground as pitch black rain.
She's healing.
As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
Crap.
Really recovered?
And she will die eventually.
Shine down.
I will not give up. She's already at half.
Be gone. I shall not fall here.
Oh, you might. You might.
Weak. There is no
I'm sorry, what am I hearing?
Inazuma
What am I hearing? Wait a minute. What do you mean?
Into the clouds.
Is somebody calling me on Discord when I'm battling a boss?
For the rest of time.
Crap, dude.
Ascending.
Stop. Stop.
Strike dead.
Stop. 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 Wait. Everybody's healed. Stop. No. No. I can't even pause it. Crap. I can't pause it.
There is no escape. Now you shall
There is no escape from this. Come on. Take it. Yeah.
crumbles before.
Have you finally defeated her?
Oh, my heart nearly popped out of my chest.
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
How the heck?
Well, surely Shogun Puppet isn't invincible, right?
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed.
Yeah, I'd say so.
She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Then, does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking, one that will be resistant to erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries.
I don't have that much
And
time.
no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her.
Well, what happened to Inazuma in the meantime?
500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place.
Okay.
It is about time that I learned to trust them.
But can you bear to leave humanity to go alone? Everyone looks to the Shogun for hope.
I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath. Please, be my witness.
Okay.
During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
But this means that...
Yeah, we're not gonna see you again.
Pass on my words.
Hey! Wait! Well, didn't expect that!
Looks like we got kicked out.
Dang it.
Oh, what do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever?
I guess we'll have to.
She was making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still...
Well, A has no physical body anymore and has to rely on the Shogun. But this cannot be the only way.
Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times, and has a history of rushing into difficult situations.
Yeah, she doesn't think.
What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave again.
We're not about to leave her just yet. Our work here isn't done.
Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, help her win the fight? Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't fail Paimon now. Okay, maybe if we both ram into it at the same time really hard.
No, we need to talk to some Miko. Come on, Paimon. Ram into an invisible portal? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, you're right. Paimon nearly forgot about her.
She will be very offended by that. Don't tell her that.
Who knows if she really understands these consciousness realm plane thingies more than we do, but there's no one else we can turn to. All right, up the mountain we go.
Yeah, up the mountain we go, up the mountain we go. We're gonna do it in the next video. Or freaking not. Let's watch the, oh, it did it myself. It did it by itself for myself anyway. So I'm gonna leave it here. It went a little bit over than what I wanted to, but that was pretty good. Intense fight. Don't know who called me on Discord, but I guess I'll have to go check. Well, I love you all. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, and never forget I have a buy me a coffee link down in the description below. I also have memberships on this channel. Probably don't want to do that. And if you want, you can comment down below, because I think that's what exactly helps videos out. If you start having random discussions in the comments, which adds like, what is it called? Engagement. Even if you're not talking directly about the video, you could just have a conversation like, hey, how's your day been doing? Oh yeah, I kind of went down the waterfall and got eaten by a crocodile. Oh, how are you still topping if you were eaten? Oh, yeah, I'm just in its belly. Oh, well, good luck being digested. Well, okay, well, fine. Bye.